Wait, am I streaming?
Superman.
Am I streaming? I just hit the
I
button.
don't know. I'm
I just
reading
hit
the
the
chat.
button. Tell me if I'm streaming or not. Yes, I am. I am streaming. I just like I don't have the I put your window because you know if I don't have multiple displays activated, then I cannot put your window away. Your window will I don't know what it's a WhatsApp stupid shit, right? Uh, wait, I need to change one more thing. I need to change audio input. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I got audio now. Yeah, I am fucking loving this game, even though it is female protagonist. I gotta tell you, this is like a throwback to when games like this were like when you played Beyond Good and Evil and you love Jade. You were not thinking like I am Jade. You were just thinking like, oh, this is such a great character to play. I feel like I'm playing a movie. I feel like I'm playing its own like a game that has a life of its own. That is the whole point. Is like when a game has a life of its own, you don't like it's okay. So it's easier to like inhabit like a male protagonist skin. Like it's easier to like role play like when you're playing. You're thinking like, oh shit, I have become the person. Obviously, I had not become Jade from Beyond Good and Evil, but it's like when you're playing the opposite sex, right? And she's a great character, and she's not a plug-in. She's not a plug-in. You're like, I have so much like respect and adoration for this character. I wish she was my girlfriend. I wish she was like because you know whenever a person becomes your girlfriend and you're like you know having physical relations with this woman, right? You literally she's a part of your being now. Like that's what they call like a soulmate. These fucking like hippie retards, right? So like that's what like Jade was. Like Jade was like Jade and every other good character, like Lara Croft including. I mean, sure Lara Croft is a great rack. Sure she does. But she's also freaking like one of the she's like Nathan Drake before Nathan Drake with tits. Right? That's who she is. Like she's like and with an accent, with a British accent. She's a gorgeous freaking like that's every guy's isn't it? Like tell me, like that's not every guy's like dream to have like a beautiful like babe with a beautiful British accent, right? Great rack, adventurer, like right, fit to be your woman. That's why like we like it's not like people were pretending to be like maybe like normal folk were not right. And back then, I think there were like more normal. Forget about the timeline. I think the timeline doesn't matter. The timeline is irrelevant. But you realize that like these crazies have existed forever. Like even in Athens days, like these crazies, they just didn't have the surgery technology for like a man to be like, you know, I personify as a woman. No, like, do you think the goddess Aphrodite came about like out of nowhere? Where did the goddess Aphrodite, or god slash goddess, right? You know that Aphrodite is like man and woman together, right? You know that, right? She's a she-man. Just freaking tranny. You know that, right? I hope you fucking know that. You, why are you being quiet all of a sudden, huh? Why are you being,
I'm watching the thing.
what? Oh, and there's another thing that I want to tell you. I want to protest because I'm a Protestant. You know, you get the pun. You don't get the pun because you're too fucking retarded. You're just too fucking retarded. Um, you know what I want to say is like Oni plays is fucking gay as shit. I hate them. Like they're like 95% of their jokes don't land. 95% of their humor don't land. They're freaks. They're fucking freaks. I'm 100,000% sure. Nobody has like, dude. Like like even us, like we think we're edgy, right? We think we're edgy. Even we don't talk like these faggots. Ugh, hang on.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, still there?
Yeah, I'm gonna wash my face.
You washing your face, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
You gotta, make sure you're like fair, right, and beautiful for the ladies.
And like kind
If it
of
was for the
dating.
ladies, I would not rip on you. But it is not. It is not for the ladies. It is for the men. Is it not? Tell me the truth.
No, just
Is it
get
for
to
the?
get the fucking oil and to store my oil
Shut
in a
up.
jar.
Shut up. Bro. You just trying to go look for your
Oil.
boyfriends, bro. Trying to look good
No,
for
nigga,
your
I gotta
like
wash my.
fucking. If it was for your maid, I would understand. I would give you the, what do you call it? I don't want to say leeway, but I would give you like the extra space, the extra length, the yardage. But
What
not
the fuck were you mentioning? Like you said only plays. I heard you. I didn't hear you.
Oni
But what the
plays
fuck were you bitching?
Oni plays. Their sense of humor is garbage. 95% of their jokes don't land.
What have you
They're
seen?
they're
Like
fucking sick. I've seen their shorts, and you know what people do? People put
shorts. Shorts are nothing.
their
Shorts are
they
like
put their
the
highlights
shorts are
in their
shit.
shorts. People
No, no,
always put their
no, no, no,
highlights
no,
in
no,
their.
no, no. They don't. These guys don't. Like shorts
Oh,
are shit. Like
oh,
ninety
okay,
percent of their
okay. So
shorts are shit.
they're the only YouTubers out there who are not
Yeah,
trying to sell themselves. Who are
yeah.
not
They
trying to
just
sell themselves,
started.
huh? They're
They
the
just
only
started doing the
YouTubers. They're the
shorts.
only YouTubers out there that are not trying to sell themselves as like funny and shit, and that's why they don't put their like best shit on their shorts. Or maybe their
They
sense of
don't
humor is
need
just like
to. Cause
they're just hit or
I just,
miss. They're just hit or
yeah, the
miss.
shorts
They're
are hit or miss.
95 fucking percent not funny, bro. They're 95%
Shorts are
shit. What? Yes.
the shorts are hit or miss because like they just started doing the shorts like a couple of weeks ago. Like it's there sort of like that, and I don't think like the shorts guy is like actually good.
You mean like the
Like the
editor?
way yeah, the editor isn't like picking the best shit, and like their main thing is like you just watch the like the
You watching this?
let's
Are
play.
you watching this?
No, no, nigga, I just got back.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think
From
I'm
from
getting like a
cleaning from
flu or some
cleaning your
shit.
scrotum.
My face,
From
nigga.
like from getting
I think I'm getting
the
like a flu.
oil getting your scrotum de-oiled.
Yeah. Yeah, only play shorts for shit though. But like the thing is like you have to watch their entire
You
let's
you
play and it's more
realize
like
you
a
realize I can be funny if I want to be funny. I just don't want to be funny anymore. I just don't
no,
want to be. I
you
want to
can't.
be fucking boring married middle-aged man. Because like this is like like be your age, act your fucking age, right? Right? But then
Well, they're younger than
we
us.
live no, we live in a society where people are whores. Everybody's a whore. Everybody's whoring themselves out. Like 40-year-olds act like they're 15-year-olds because they
What the fuck
want.
are you talking about, bro? Like this guy's
Oh,
got
oh
like
no,
a
never
million
mind, never mind. You
subscribers
don't
or
live in
something.
America. You fucking live in Pakistan where like everybody's just trying to survive, right? Everybody's trying to get their steak. Okay, look, tell me something. Tell me something. For real, like right now. Is beef expensive in Pakistan or is it cheap?
What?
Is beef expensive in
What?
Pakistan given the times? Stop act stop acting like you don't
No,
understand.
what
I'm
the fuck are you saying? I
speaking
can't. You're cutting
Chinese.
up. Like your shit is like. Why are you so like? Why can't I hear? Why is your shit
Oh yeah,
so
I'm cutting up.
low?
Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
you know what I think? I think my mic is broken.
yeah. It's fucked. Like
I'm on the
you're like
headset.
you're.
Yeah, I'm on the headset is broken, I think. I gotta put my mic inside my mouth for you to
It
hear
sounds
me.
like it sounds like a fucking shitty radio, and it's like you can't hear, and then you'll
Yeah,
be like, "Oh,
I
Roger,
agree, I
Roger."
agree, I agree. I have heard myself on my YouTube videos, like after I've done the stream when I have the mic on, and I sound bad. It's the mic.
Yeah,
It's a garbage mic, bro. Like I admit. But can you hear me now? Better?
yeah. So what
Uh,
the fuck? What is expensive?
beef, like you know, cow meat, steak.
Meat, meat,
Beef, beef, bro, not just meat.
beef.
Chicken is always like
Okay.
inexpensive in every country, but like
Yeah, mutton
no,
is more
not
expensive than
mutton,
beef.
not mutton. Beef, like beef is the most like wanted meat. Come on, like even in your country, right? Not mutton. Like nobody cares about mutton. Beef,
Yeah,
beef is like the best. Like tell me, like your people, is beef expensive in your country because you're going through an inflation just like the rest of the world.
Yeah, we are, but like it's still fucking cheap compared to America. Like it's
No,
very fucking
but
cheap.
no, but what about for the people? Not compared to America.
Yeah, yeah, for
I'm
the
talking
people.
about
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
your
yeah,
middle
for
like
the
middle
people.
class or lower class. You know
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
it
It's very
okay?
expensive.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
but
mean. Like that's what I mean. Okay, so tell me like what are the people doing so just so that they can have like a good piece of steak in
they're
Pakistan. Like,
not, bro. Like this is not fucking America. No one gives a shit about a steak. Like what the fuck do you mean? Why are
are
you
you
saying that you have
serious, bro? Like really
like what
nobody cares about like what kind of a meal they're having in
steak?
Pakistan. What do they care
No,
about
but
then? What the fuck do they care about? What are they selling themselves for? Everybody's selling themselves for something. Like in Bangladesh, I'll tell you right now, in Bangladesh, like economy is so bad. My wife tells me, that the eggs are super expensive. Like you know, like just like the exponential increase in price is equal to what it is over here, except we don't feel it as much because the numbers are still like what's the difference between the number 1 and 5? What's the difference between the number 1 and 5? Much or less? In your just like psychologically. You know, like psychologically, tell me. Tell me, like, does it feel like it's a lot or less? Like just 5 more, right?
like 5 times? Do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. 5 times, 1 versus 5. Is that a lot or less in your mind?
Even
In
two
any
times a
scenario,
lot.
it could not don't think economically.
Yeah,
Don't think economically, just like number wise. You think like of course
yeah,
mathematically, logically 5 is greater
yeah,
than 5. 5
yeah, yeah.
sorry,
It's a
no,
lot,
5 is
man.
greater
Like
than
yeah, it's
1.
5 times.
Yeah, 5
Yeah,
times.
5 times. It's a lot.
But when you think like within a matter when you think like this, when you put in like the premise, right, that within a matter of 10 years something that used to cost one is now 5 times as expensive within a matter of 10 years. Is that not alarming? Is that not alarming, bro? Like that is alarming, right? Within a matter
Yeah,
of 5 years, five
that's the
times.
same everywhere, bro.
That's what I mean. Like no, 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 no.
Yeah.
You telling me like you just told me that your people are not concerned about beef.
No, they're concerned, but like what I'm saying, what the fuck are they gonna do? You know, that's like the thing.
No, I don't mean they're like they're. What do you mean they? What the fuck are they gonna do? They are doing what they're doing. Are they not trying? Are they not doing like whatever they need to do to survive to get their steak?
Yeah, but like no, like you're not gonna eat egg every day. Like simple as that. Like you can't afford it, you're not gonna eat it. Like simple as that. Like you can't afford to eat out every day. There you go. Like you're not eating out every
Yeah,
day. Like you're
I
eating
remember.
like
I
once a week.
honestly like. I remember those days. I remember those days in Bangladesh. Like if you're not like, thank God. Like when I was back in Bangladesh, like honestly, I don't even have to like think of Bangladesh right now. I'm thinking about right now in America. I think like people like okay, let me just give you an example. I was watching a podcast with Andrew Santino. You know who that is? Andrew Santino? He's a comedian.
No,
He's a redhead comedian. He's coming up. He's I think he's gonna be big. I like this guy. I think he's funny and he's also good looking. He's like a redhead, and like there are a few redheads that are good looking, right? So he's funny and good looking, and he's a redhead, which is like a that's like what do you call the thing that like once in a blue moon, but like what do you call like a he's like a unicorn. You know, like he's unique. Anyway, so he's coming up, and he had one of the guys from Dave Chappelle's Entourage on his podcast. I don't know his name, but he's a black. Of course, Dave Chappelle doesn't have a white dude in his entourage, right? He's a black dude, and you would immediately recognize him if you saw him. You just don't know his name. Neither do I. So this guy, you know what he was saying? He is he is 1,000% woke and anti-Trump. 1,000% like LGBTQ shitty like pro and like he's liberal. He's a liberal, and he was saying that it doesn't matter. Like at this point, it does not matter who is on the ballot. What the only thing that matters is whoever will get because he takes care of his family. He's like every other black guy who's like, like one guy who made it in the family, the rest of them are just fucking bums. Probably just like, you know what I mean? Like they're still sticking up liquor stores and shit, right? All his cousins and shit, like five of his cousins are in jail. You know what I mean? That's reality,
Yeah.
ain't it? Ain't it? Like one guy made it, the rest of them are like not just like uneducated, never into college, not just like dropouts, high school dropouts, but also like criminals. Also like fucking like they got a rap sheet, right? The size, not the size of your dick. uh, but anyway, like you know what I mean. Like so anyway, this guy was saying that he would vote for anyone. He says he takes 15 minutes to like
Oye, you're fucking you're like
running around in circles.
broadcasting this.
What?
No, you're broadcasting this shit.
Yes.
Why the fuck did you not tell me this?
I already told you that I'm live, didn't I?
I didn't fucking know you were on fucking
I feel like I gotta watch a walkthrough because I can't find the way out of this place, bro. Or maybe I'm not thinking. I'm just like I'm just talking. I'm not thinking. Okay, like listen.
The most retarded
No,
thing
listen.
this game did was like the guy in like the Fourth Horseman. That was like the woke shit this game did.
What? Like what's his name? Strife?
Yeah, that guy.
That's Darksiders Genesis. I'm gonna
Yeah,
play that after I'm done with this. I already have the
I didn't
game.
like that guy.
Would you
Like,
please
didn't
shut up?
he-
Let me finish. Let me finish, okay? Let me finish what I was saying. Okay, when I drop down here, how do I get back? Do I have to go through the whole thing? Yeah, maybe. All right. So what I was
I
saying
played
is,
this game. Like
no,
I
no, no,
played
no.
this game
You
for
didn't
like an
finish
hour
it.
or two. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I know.
I
Like
didn't like it.
because it's
It was
different.
boring.
It's different. No, it's not boring. If you knew like how good the game gets like later on, you would not be like talking. No, no,
Maybe.
let me finish. Like, okay, so this is the black guy who says he takes 15 to 20 minutes to like rag on Trump and talk about like how much he hates Trump like dividing the country and all this like stupid like CNN propaganda. And then after he's done, you know what he says? He says like, I got a family to feed. My mom has diabetes. Like whoever brings the price of insulin down. So I don't know whichever state he lives in. Insulin is apparently expensive. He says like, whoever like brings the price of insulin down got my vote. I don't care Republican or Democrat. Whoever brings the price of insulin down got my vote. Just
Well,
imagine the hypocrisy. He's ragging on Trump over hypocrisy. What is that? Does he even know the definition of hypocrisy?
no, but he gets paid for it. No, like do you not fucking understand how?
No,
influencers
you're thinking
work?
conspiracy theory wise. I'm just thinking like principle wise. I'm talking principle.
No. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's like fucking fact. That's how they
Okay,
work.
fact,
Like, they
fact,
get paid
fine,
off.
fine, fact. I agree with you, fact. But I'm
So
talking
yeah,
about principle. I'm not talking about like.
no, bro, he gets paid for that, and that's his job.
Well, what
So,
do you
like,
mean?
it's
What
like,
does he get paid for? Explain yourself.
for like, yeah, what the fuck do you think CNN journalists get paid for? Why do they pick a side?
Or like
Because they
pushing
get
an
paid.
agenda. Like, come on, like he's pushing the agenda of like
No,
standing up as a
the
liberal and then saying he will vote for Trump if the insulin prices drop. Come on, that doesn't make any
that's
sense.
maybe that
CNN
maybe that's like his
journalists
personal.
don't counteract
Maybe
themselves in the middle of like a shill campaign,
no,
do
but
they?
yeah, maybe that's like his personal shit coming out. No, like maybe he can't like
No,
keep it in. He's like,
no, no. It wasn't a slip up. It was the whole segment. He
then why the
went.
fuck are you watching like fucking retard like that in the first place? You know,
No,
like
but I'm
you
just
should
saying
not.
that it's just fully putting on display what liberals are. They are hypocrites. They are hypocrites. They don't have what they call
No, they
virtues.
don't.
They don't have any. Yeah, exactly. They don't have them.
Yeah.
They will jump on any bandwagon that is the
Yeah.
trend. They will jump on any bandwagon that is like will get them trending. Will get them like popular with like people like whatever. So this guy
Yeah,
is.
but like 90% of those are not even liberal. They're just like the
But
bandwagon people.
but
Like they're
what
just
the most horrifying thing about this is the whole liberal agenda. The whole liberal standpoint is we stand up for the little guy. We stand up for the little guy. But guess what? I will vote the other way. I will vote against the little guy so long as my mother gets insulin. That was his point. I will vote against. I will stand up against everything that I say that I believe in, that I've been ranting about for the last 15 minutes, making the last 15 minutes of my life just being fucking like just pointless, pointless,
Yeah, man, I
absolutely
don't want
pointless.
fucking. I don't want to hear about this fucking like shitty shit that you watch, nigga. I don't give a shit, nigga. I don't fucking watch any podcast. I don't listen to junk. If I want to watch something shitty, I watch a shitty movie that I forget after I see
Speaking
it.
of shitty
Speaking
movies,
of
Wolves is out.
what?
Apple movie. It's an Apple movie.
No, I don't watch Apple shit, nigga.
Wolves with Brad Pitt and George Clooney. I thought it was good. One time watch. Not bad.
I do not like.
It has no
I,
woke shit in it. I actually
I
like
do
the
not.
movie. I actually like the
I do
movie.
not like fucking Clooney at all. I hate fucking
You
Clooney.
telling me you didn't like Ocean's 11?
Yeah, when like Clooney and Brad Pitt get together, they do this specific kind of like
For,
woke, like this
no, it's not woke.
pompous fucking
It's
shit.
less woke than the shit
That,
that you watch. It's less woke than Penguin and John Cena. Fucking like you know what
maybe
you
you
watch.
say.
You know what you watch. You watch like
Yeah,
the
but I
bikes
don't talk about it. I
and
just forget it. No, like
what
that's
are you
what I
talking?
watch.
You share that shit. Forget it.
Yeah, I
Shut
think you
up,
should
bro.
watch
You're
Penguin.
such
Why
a
haven't you
fucking.
seen
What
Penguin?
is the difference between you and the fucking liberals? You always sing a different tune whenever like shit, bro. Like you hype up the boy. You know the boys is like ultra woke. You know that, right?
What?
And you watch it.
Who is?
The
Who is?
boys. The boys.
Yeah,
How
but I
how
watch it for
woke
the
is the
violence
boys
and
on a
shit.
scale of 1 to 10? Answer me that. How woke is
Uh,
the boys? Fucking 9. I would give it a 9. I would give it a 10, but I'm just like for the benefit, like your benefit, for your gay
yeah,
ass
like
benefit. I'm saying
yeah,
like
it's like 7 or 8 at least.
fucking more than that. It tries to justify itself with the violence, but the violence is almost always like
It's not woke as such. It's like pushing some other agenda. Like it's not woke agenda. It's like some other like it's like the Trump bad agenda. It's like that's what it is. Like it's basically Nazis bad, Jews good. It's that agenda it's pushing. It's not pushing the woke agenda specifically, but it's pushing other agendas as deeply. Like
like
it just has
what
like
other
a different.
agendas? There are no really other agendas
Yeah,
besides
like no,
like
no.
liberal
Basically,
blue versus red.
basically,
There really is no like
no, no,
in
no.
this landscape. Like what?
No, no, no. It's like Christianity bad. It's like
Oh, okay, yeah.
Trump
But
bad.
that's still like in today's day. In today's day, that's still tied into politics. Okay, let me like on a tangent. Let me get on a tangent right now. Let me tell you like how bad this is. Like it is political now. It's political and how it like kind of like negatively affects people who are trying to live their lives like away from
Also,
politics.
also what that shit's doing is like basically trying to like take like, oh yeah, like remember your superhero? This is what you would actually be like. You'd be like like a degenerate. So that's what it's like that show is actually doing. It's taking like every superhero type and it's like just giving it
But
like a degenerate coat of
uh,
paint. And they're like gratuitously
no,
showing
what?
like
No, no, no.
the
I,
degeneracy.
you know what I mean. I think I can stand behind that. But that message is that power corrupts, right? Superheroes have
No, no, no,
power.
no, no, no. Power corrupts, but they're like showing it in like a very gratuitous, like like in your face sort of way.
So
Like
what?
basically,
There's nothing political about that. That's just like
bro,
that's a
like
showmanship. That's a
okay.
showmanship.
Also, there's also like a shock value thing in this show. Like in every season,
Yeah,
there's like this gay
that
shit.
is. Oh, wait, gay? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched that review of all the seasons, and it had the segment of like who's the second guy, the supporting actor, Carl Urban's like the nerd guy. I don't know what his name is, but he was like trapped in Bruce Wayne's like mansion, and he did all the sex acts on him. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, no, that's not even the worst one. Basically, that's not even like the worst one on that show. There's like this guy who can clone himself. Right? He can like make clones of himself. He's just like some lackey henchman type fucking guy, but he's
Okay.
also like got power. So anyway, these guys walk in on him, and
Oh yeah.
and apparently that guy is like a manager or like a patsy for this girl, who is like who's like this podcast, like like a Trump podcast girl. She's like that Trump podcast girl, like she's like the right wing podcast girl, who's like oh like doing all the conspiracy theories and oh they're aliens and they're like this and they're like liberals and she's a podcast and he's the guy who's like her helper, like follows her around like her best friend who secretly loves her and shit, right?
Yeah.
So these guys like walk in on him and he's in a room and he's got like multiple clones of himself and and he's like eating his own ass basically. Like his clones are like in a line and they're like eating his ass, each other's ass.
Okay. Oh, dang. Yuck.
Yeah. So
So,
like it is
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
yeah, well, I mean, who cares? You're talking about specifics, but I get it. I
and
get it. It shows the
in a,
deplorability. It shows the depravity and deplorability
but
of
no,
people
but they
in
always
power,
show like
people who have power.
no, but they always show the gay shit. There's no like lesbian shit. Like like no fucking intense lesbian
Well,
scenes like
that's
ever.
your own personal like kinks. Who cares? I'm not talking about that. Is that what we're
No,
talking
I'm
about? You're
saying
going
like
off topic.
no, and there's like this other scene that was like I don't know which fucking season 2 or 3 or whichever. There's this guy who can like Ant-Man guy, right? And he's also gay, and he shrinks, and he like climbs up his like boyfriend's dick.
Yeah, I know about this. I saw the review. I saw the
Yeah,
review,
and then
bro.
he like like he sneezes or some shit,
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
enlarges, and he just
Shut
like
up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let me just like dissect uh the boys for you. What is the boys? The boys is um 70% like just depraved acts like sexual deviancy, right? Sexual deviancy.
yeah,
That's
yes,
60%, 50%, all right, 50%. 30% or
and
40% of it is like woke agenda bullshit.
no, that's violence.
Okay, violence. And then the
Yeah,
10% is ultimately the message of uh woke is woke is the way.
something like that.
The future is like, really ultimately the message is this, like the only way you're going to overtake the powers that be, which in this case antagonistically are Christian archetypes, right? Christian archetypes, conservatism, conservatism. That's the villain. The only way you get to overtake it is to be more violent. How about that? How's that giving you a summary
No,
of the
no,
caricature of
no,
this
no,
show?
no, it's not
No,
actually.
no,
It's like
really no. What then?
yeah, it's like it's muddling everything up. Basically, what it's trying to do is saying like there's no fucking like black or white, and it's always gray. This is like the message. They're saying like everything is like basically the
Well,
Assassin's
that,
Creed thing.
that
Like
that's
nothing
liberal
is
too.
forbidden.
That's liberal too.
Everything is
That's liberal too. Like
yeah. So basically, like
Assassin's Creed, nothing is false. Everything is
yeah, every
permitted. Remember that shit?
yeah
That was like
yeah,
that
that's
was
what I was saying.
Ubisoft being woke before even woke was trending. That
Yeah,
I
basically,
gotta give them like credit for that. Before it was even trending, Ubisoft was ahead of the curve. And back
yeah,
then, it was cool. Back then, when it was not like everybody was like trying to do the same thing, it was like, oh shit, nobody else is like trying to do like the conspiracy, taking the conspiracy theory stuff to like the next level. And it's when they started putting in like the LGBTQ plugins is when like because this is what LGBTQ associates with. It's like nothing is true, everything is permitted. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. That's the LGBTQ. Literally, that's their slogan. Nothing is
yeah.
true, meaning scripture not true, God not true. Everything is just a fucking lie, right?
Why are you
Everything
watching a video
because
this
I'm
fucking
stuck.
time?
I don't know where to go.
You're not like watching the video of the part where you were at.
Yeah, I'm this behind. This video is behind. I'm like fast forwarding it. It's way behind. Like I, hang on.
Oh, I wonder if like Penguin episode 2 is out, bro.
How long are the episodes? Like an hour long?
Another one.
I don't remember. I don't look at the time.
You didn't look at the time.
No, I just started watching it and like I finished. I
Oh,
was like,
and
fuck
you
it.
loved it so much that you forgot the time. It was so
Like
good.
yeah, like
You know
not
that
like
you
I
know
got a
that
job.
pilot episodes are always good, right? You know that. You
Yeah, maybe.
goof. You fucking goof. You always
Yeah, we
fall for
find
a
out.
show because the first episode they put in like 90% of their like funds into making the first episode good, and then the rest of like the season
Well,
is all garbage.
we'll find out now. In the second episode is not
Oh, you're
good. Then I'll like tell
you're
you.
expecting differently? Dang! Dang, you fucking
Yeah,
naive cunt!
it's Colin Farrell, so like yeah, I'm sort of
Oh
hoping that it's
shit!
good.
Oh snap! Oh snap! You falling for the Marvel bullshit again? Okay. Dude, you
You don't
fucking
like
cunt.
Colin
I
Farrell?
hate you, bro. I fucking hate you.
You don't like Colin
I
Farrell?
like Colin Farrell, but he's an old fag that Marvel has got by the balls. He's not getting any movie deals, so he's doing TV shows now. What movies is he? What movies coming out next year or this year that got Colin
I don't
Farrell in
know.
it? Nothing, nothing. I got your answer right now. Nothing.
Yeah, but
He's
bro,
doing
like
Penguin
honestly,
now.
lots of fucking like actors are doing TV shows now. Like TV shows probably like make people more money than movies now. Do you remember
Oh,
that?
oh, okay. I know what he did. I know what he did. He went back.
Alright, let's get back at it again.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Bro,
I
do you know that like Game of Thrones cast in the last season were getting paid like all the top players of Game of Thrones, like the main characters that knew
my
by then
God.
that they
There,
weren't
there
gonna
we
get
go.
killed off.
There we go.
They were getting like 20 to 25 million per episode.
So, and they're without like any movie prospects now. So, and
No, they
you're
are.
telling me the Penguin is as big as Game of Thrones? Shut up.
No, I'm saying no, I'm not. It's not. It might never be. But
Yeah,
what I'm saying
it
like
will never
Game
be.
of
Might
Thrones,
never be. Who the fuck is
yeah,
talking about the Penguin?
Game of
Except you.
Thrones was not like no one knew that Game of Thrones would become what it became. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like so there's like the potential
What do you mean by
for
no
the
one
actor.
knew? Okay, I was in Bangladesh. Right? Bangladeshis like catch on to like back in 20 like
No, but
we're talking about
did you know
2009,
about
2000.
did you know about like the books before that? I did not. I only saw the season one first and I
We're
was
not
like, oh,
talking
it's
about the
pretty high
books now.
production.
Are we talking about the books? We're not talking about the books. We're not talking about the books.
No,
We're
we
talking
did
about the
not.
TV show. I'm just saying, like in 2008 or whatever the year was, I was back in Bangladesh that I watched like Game of Thrones, and Bangladesh is always like kind of like, especially back then. This we're talking about more than 15. Is it 15? My math is fucked up. More than like 15 years ago. We were not catching up to what was trending as quickly as we are today. If something is catching on in Bangladesh and everybody's talking about it in Bangladesh, of course everybody around the world is talking about it. And I would say, I would attest, I would protest, attest, whatever, that the only reason the Game of Thrones took off it the way it did is because of Sean Bean. Fucking Sean Bean set that shit off. Right? Tell me that's not true. You think the rest of that fucking gay ass, nobody ass cast, the rest of that whole cast has done nothing with their lives. Nothing. The best that they
No,
did,
no. For
the best
me
that they
that
did is like
no,
what's
shut
that
up, man.
bitch? What's that redhead
I didn't
bitch
give a
was
shit
Jean
about like
Grey?
the
What's
actors or
that bitch,
anything.
that redhead bitch that was Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse? That midget was in a couple of movies, also an X-Men movie. Of course, because good old boy. You know what good old boy syndrome is, right? You know somebody, connections. They were both in X-Men movies. That's
No, no,
it.
no, 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 no. The thing that like that made me want to watch Game of Thrones, like that really got me hooked right away, was that magic shit in the beginning. Like when they show you the night thing
What?
and the magic. Yeah, like that was like the thing that like
It's like
hooked
we're
me
not
in.
talking about the same topic. You were talking about actors getting paid because of that stupid show being like famous.
Yeah,
But what I'm
yeah.
trying to tell you is the stupid show got famous because of Sean Bean's performance in the
No,
first
no,
season.
man.
Of course, the story.
Nobody
Of
gives
course,
a fuck.
that
I don't
retard's
even
writing, right? The retard's writing had something to do with it. But the actors really did their job. It was
Yeah,
honestly,
man.
it's
You're
Cersei. Three things: Cersei, Jaime Lannister, and Eddard Stark. These three characters brought that
No, man.
show.
No, no, really.
Yes,
I did not really give
yes.
it. No. Where are you pulling this out of? Like, no one fucking said
Cersei,
any. Like,
if
Sean Bean
without
was
a
not.
good antagonist, you don't really have a good
Cersei
show.
was. No, Cersei was. But, like, Ned Stark, nobody, yeah, if you were like, yeah, but then he gets killed in the end. So, like, you knew that he wasn't, like, the main shit. Like,
No,
he
you
gets, like,
knew
shot.
after he got killed. I wasn't expecting him to get his head chopped off. Were you? Are you telling me
No,
you
I wasn't. No,
exactly?
I wasn't. But, like, that's what
Exactly.
I'm saying. Like, it
That's
wasn't
what
just
that was the
him.
hook.
It was
That
like
was the
it was
hook.
like all the characters. It was like that fucking like Count Joffrey. Do you remember Joffrey the kid who's like apparently he got like picked on so much that he's like probably depressed now because like people actually like started picking on
I
him
think
in
you're
real
just fucking
life.
trolling right now. Like you're just like counteracting every valid point that I make for the
No,
sake of
I
being like
honestly
fucking
didn't.
like
I honestly didn't think like Sean Bean was the fuck one of the reasons that like the show took off. The show took off because the high production value. Then like fucking
no, no,
Daenerys
the first
new
season
scene.
did not have the kind of production values that the later seasons
It
had.
did. It
It did
no, it
not.
did. You fucking no. It had it from the fucking beginning. Like that's like the thing.
That's
Like that.
every HBO show even before that. It was HBO production. Every HBO show
Yeah,
before that
yeah.
has
They
similar
had like the
production
full.
levels. Has
Bro,
similar.
they showed
All
like the
right then. All right
entire
then.
wall
To
shit.
back up your claim, you're telling me season one, Tyrion Lannister, the midget that played his role, he got the same amount of money that he made like in later seasons? Fuck off. Fuck off with your fucking bullshit. Jon Snow made 20, however million dollars that you're claiming that they made in later seasons. They made that kind of fucking $1 million in the first fucking season. Fuck off. Fuck off, you lying fuck. Fuck off. You got any other points? You got any other points other than that? With your bullshit? Yeah, but that's what you're saying. Production values. That's
Yeah,
part of
but it did
production.
have the
That's
production
fucking
value.
part
No,
of
I'm not
production.
talking about
It
the raw,
fucking
but the
took off.
fucking like
It
shit.
fucking took off because of the great actors that took that show to the next stratosphere with their performances.
No,
Of
the
course,
actors
George
were
R.
not
R.
great. No, the story was great. The
T-
story was great that made the actors great because like once you start
Well,
watching someone in a
without
role,
a great script, you don't really have much to work with. I already attested to that. That the book R.R. Martin's writing has something to do with it. But
yes, it had
it
everything to
can't
do with
just
it,
no, but
but also
it
how they
can't just
made
be
the
that.
show.
There's an adaptation issue there. There are great novels that are not adapted as well, right? Because when you read the books, you figure out that they left out a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah,
read the
so
books, you know that
they
they
did
left out,
that in this
but
too.
that's what I mean. Adaptability. They gotta adapt that the writers. There's the author. R.R. Martin did not write the script for the show. You got the writers who wrote a script adapting it from the novel to fit the show's narrative, which is not the same facts here, not the same as the book's narrative until much later on. That's for sure. But still, you gotta like tailor it for a 1 hour episode for a TV show, a season that lasts like 12 I forget what the how many however many episodes there were. And then you got all the dependency on the actors to bring these. If you put the fucking faggots that you got in DC and Marvel shows in that fucking show, I mean, sure, maybe what's his name? Because he's a good actor. Tom Hiddleston, the guy who does what's his name? Loki. You put him in Game of
Yeah.
Thrones, I think he would have done a good job because he's got probably theater background. He's a Brit actor. Brit actors usually have like theater backgrounds. So I'm just saying that it's like they put theater actors, proper theater actors in that show, and that's what. And then when the buck got passed on to these no one fucking knows cunts, no one fucking knows cunts like Tyrion Lannister's character, and then fucking what's his name? Actually, you know what? Tyrion Lannister's the midget. He played some good. He played some roles previously, but nobody knew him before Game of Thrones. Nobody fucking even heard of him before Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Same for Jon Snow. Same for fucking whoever played Arya and the rest of the cunts. Nobody knew them. But guess what? We knew Sean Bean. We fucking knew Sean
Well,
Bean. We knew
well,
Christopher.
I
We
didn't
knew.
know.
We
I
knew.
didn't know who the fuck he was,
Are you kidding
honestly.
me? Are you kidding me,
No, I
bro?
didn't know. No, I didn't know. I'm not like really good with like these actors and like no, I don't. I'm not
I.
really good
You
at
know what I
recognizing.
think? I think
So
you
I didn't
don't.
really
You're
know.
not good with performances. You just like watch the shit for what it is.
Like I don't know the actors most of the time.
That
Like
that guy,
I'm
you
not
know, the
like I
guy
didn't
who
know who the
played
fuck Sean Bean
Tyrion's
was.
dad, the guy who played Tyrion's dad, he's a
Yeah.
famous actor. You know that he's also like a real life assassin, a real life assassin. He
No,
was
I didn't know that.
he was a British assassin working for the British government against the Nazis in the World War II era. Christopher, I forget what his last name is, but he played Dracula. He played Dracula in the old like black and white Dracula movies. Like he's the
Well,
original
I don't.
Dracula.
I think I've seen him like in like as a B tier like
Oh, he's a meme. He's a
villain.
fucking meme. He's like famous enough that he's meme. Like he is B tier, but he was once A tier. Once he was like triple A tier. But they got him, and they got Sean Bean, who is a great actor. Sean Bean is a
Yeah, I didn't
great
know.
fucking actor.
Honestly,
What?
I like the only actors I'd seen in this show before, like in the first season, that I knew of were
Yeah,
actually fucking no
he
one.
didn't know
No
no one.
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know anyone. Like not even Sean Bean. I didn't like I knew about Sean Bean, and maybe I did, but I didn't like know him enough to fucking like care or recognize him. It was like he was a nobody for me, honestly. So like for me, like that's what I'm telling you. For me, going into it and getting hooked on this shit was like the lore and like how they showed it and like the lore basically. The lore I was
Yeah,
like, oh, this is
I
cool.
know,
This is like
I know, I know. Like, yeah, but I know what exactly the moment that you're speaking of. You're speaking of the White Walkers. It was the White
yes.
Walkers in the first season that got you like, oh shit, this shit got some supernatural stuff in it, but I thought it
Oh,
didn't.
oh, by the way, speaking of lore, I read like a really fucking weird manga. Like it's the story is by one.
Faggot ass fucking changing the subject because you know I'm fucking right. Hey,
No, 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 no. Like the story, it's called Verses, and it's funny. You should watch it. Like you should read
versus?
it, but it's
Okay,
like
even the
yeah,
title's a good name for a title.
yeah. The story is by one, like the creator of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho, like the original author. The
Okay,
story is by
okay.
that. The art is by someone else. And like I'll tell you how it starts. It starts by like it's like medieval berserk setting, all right? Berserk medieval setting, like exactly like that. And it starts by like they're like demon lords, and then there's like a demon king. So they're like 47 or I don't know how many demon lords, like his generals or some shit, that preside over like territories, and they're like kicking the shit out of humanity. They're like fucking humanity up. So like the humanity, like
Some
you know, like humans, like form
question.
like a
I got a question.
yeah,
Is this set in our world or is it set in like a fantasy world? Like
fantasy world,
what I mean
obviously.
is like, you know, like is it set in our like history? Of course it's
No,
fantasy.
no, 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 fantasy, complete
Oh,
fantasy.
okay, complete fantasy. Okay, okay. Continue.
All right, so no, it's so different, man. Like I did not see that coming.
No,
Like you
yeah,
think
no,
it's
I'm
like the
already interested. I'm already interested. Keep talking.
so there's like 40, 47 or 49 fucking demon lord generals. So like humans form they find heroes like 47 heroes, and they give them each like a party, and they're like, oh, you're gonna go like strike each of the generals, and we have to we have to beat them, and they have the holy swords, and they have all their training and shit. And then they follow one of the heroes. He's he's probably the main one of the main characters, like the opening main character, the hero. He goes and he's like he fights the demon lord. He goes to his castle, and the demon lord is like a monsterish type guy, like a buff fucking wrestler guy, like 5 times larger than this guy. And the demon lord like whoops his ass, right? He does like he cuts off his arm. Like his like the hero sword does nothing to him. He's like too powerful.
Is this
He
manga
cuts his
or anime?
and he
Manga or anime?
yeah,
Manga or anime?
manga.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
okay,
it's
okay.
new. It's like not many chapters are even out. So anyway, like the hero gets defeated, he gets like thrown out the castle into the river, and like he gets like when he wakes up, like his brother, the hero's brother, who is a mage, has found him, and he's like, while the hero party was like, well, you were doing a diversion, we we like our like mage party was casting like some very powerful spell. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck spell were you casting? And suddenly, like, monsters attack them, like demons, like low demons. And he's like, the spell's gonna work any minute. And the spell works, and suddenly, like, a portal or some shit opens. And out of the portal, like, fucking Halo type Marines, Space Marines come out. And they shoot the fuck out of them, the demons. They got, like, guns and laser guns and, like, Space Marine armors and shit.
Who made this?
So
Who's the author? You said One Punch Man?
the guy, yeah, the guy, One Punch Man guy.
Okay.
Anyway, the guy's like, the brother tells the main guy that like we summoned a portal to another world, another dimension, or like another world. Yeah.
Okay.
We summoned a portal to another world, and summoned those guys to help us because we can't beat the demons, but maybe like someone else from another world can. But as soon as they talk to those humans, the humans are like the soldier humans are like, "Oh, we need your help. We're getting extinct. We're getting wiped out." and like what the fuck? And apparently those humans are getting wiped out by advanced AI that's gone out of control.
Oh, so the people who came in through the portal, they're coming back to the medieval people saying that they need their help?
Yeah, apparently those people.
But in which timeline? In their timeline, or like in the old timeline,
There's just one timeline. There's not. They didn't open like a portal to the future. They opened a portal to another dimension, like another parallel world.
Oh, okay.
Which was like, which that world was advanced, and they're like, so as these guys are about to ask for help to them, they're like, oh, please help us. We're getting like, annihilated by the demons. And those guys, before these guys can even talk, those guys are, please save us. We're getting annihilated by the fucking AI.
Wow, okay. So Skynet.
So, but, yeah, Skynet.
Yeah.
But that's not all. Apparently, like, these guys thought that these guys opened a portal, but apparently those guys also were doing the same portal thing.
Which guys?
The space guys. They were also opening a portal to like, to some other world so they could ask for help.
Oh, okay.
So it turns out it's not just these two worlds. It's like, I don't know, 10 or 12 or 13 worlds that have merged together now. And each have their own humanity.
Sounds like it's like inspired by God of, like, I'm not saying like it's exactly inspired by God of War 3, but it reminding me of like God of War, like, like the worlds, the realms, Svartalfheim, the elf realm, the dwarf realm.
Something like that. Basically, it's like humanity versus like different types of humanities, different like realms of humanities merging together, and the land is also merged now. It's become very different. Like all of their like cities are like merged together, and every human world has brought their own
titties.
No, surprisingly no, none so far.
Okay. Did One Punch was shonen. It didn't have titties, did it?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Like it's got like one girl, which like the rewrite author likes to draw her a lot.
Big titties?
No, it's
like big rack.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, really hot.
Okay.
But anyway, like so it's not just this. So basically, another world is like there's the other world humans are like, oh, we're getting like beaten by fucking titans, like giant fucking giants, And another world is like we're getting fucked by aliens. And so basically what the manga is that the humanity is gonna like try to survive by pitting all these monsters against each other.
Okay, so it's basically the whole manga's thing is like subverting expectations, right? But like
no, like they in the first like opening 5 or 6 chapters they like just lay on this merging thing. The rest of the thing is like how they will like try to bait all their enemies to fight each other. So that's like the main theme of the manga. So basically, the manga is versus. So it's like basically picking demons versus aliens versus giants versus like all the monsters from different mangas are like teleported to one planet, and now they all have to fight each other to become the main monster type. While
The
humanity
main
has to,
monster type. You mean like alpha?
yeah, the main alpha basically, the alpha of the villains or like the top
The
alpha
world?
food chain, like the top of the food chain, basically.
Okay, so who's the main? Who's the main? Is there a main? Is there a main
No, there
protagonist?
hasn't been. We haven't like gone that far. That like obviously every world that has like come up, they have like their own like main characters or something. So we don't know like entirely. It hasn't like gone that far. It's like what, like 20 or so chapters out.
Oh,
So
fuck!
it's relatively new.
I was trying to like heal. Shit, I gotta like come
But
back.
there's this one fucking scene. There's like aliens come in, and aliens start wrecking the fucking demons. You know, aliens are like too powerful. They're like funny, weird, cute looking aliens, but they're like very powerful.
Uh-huh.
They just start wrecking the demons.
This is reminding
And
me
then
of
they're like,
Gantz. I think Gantz was better.
Gantz was different. Gantz was something else. Gantz was some other
I know, but
mindfuck
Gantz
shit.
was like fucking classic. You gotta admit, bro. There's nothing
Yeah,
like
yeah, I love
Gantz.
Gantz. I finished Gantz, bro. You didn't finish it. But
I know I
finished the
didn't,
manga.
but like I'm just saying, like however much I watched, it is like one of the best. And I guess
You have no idea how fucking OP like K. Kruno gets in the end. Like there are two of them, by the way.
I know.
There's two of K.
I've watched that part. I know. Like I've read up to that point. Like I read up to
There's
the point.
bas-
I read up to the point where the alien invasion comes, the proper alien invasion. That's the point that
Yeah.
I read up to, and that's it. Like after that, I didn't read it.
Like,
Because I was,
there's
you know
a
why I
scene-
didn't read it? Because I was just so sick of waiting. Because I had caught up to like the weekly or monthly releases, and each
Oh.
of the releases were just like, they were like 20 pages, but you would get through the 20-page release in like 5 freaking
Yeah,
minutes.
but bro, that's what mangas are like. So
Yeah, but
like, it's not even that bad. Like there are some releases that are like monthly, and that's like a fucking pain to follow. Like the monthly one, like weekly one,
Yeah,
are
well,
still like okay.
I
Like,
just got sick of following. I thought that, you know, I would. It's not that I quit. I was like, I'll watch it or I'll read it when it's like done. But I never went
Okay.
back. I never went back. Like, you know, like,
you should. It was decent. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I
Like he could have done some things better, but like he never brought that bitch back. Like the bitch he fucks, like the first bitch who lets him fuck her. Remember that girl? Like the first girl who's like, "Oh, I want to fuck you." She's like, "Yeah, sure." And they just like he just banged her. down
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
side
yeah,
of the
yeah,
room.
yeah, 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 yeah. Her, the model,
never
the,
brought her back.
the Jav model.
No, she wasn't like a jab
No,
model.
no,
She was
she-
like something else.
No, she was like a idol. She was a Japanese idol, bro. That's how they
No,
knew
no,
her. That's
I'm
she
not-
was famous.
She was famous or something, but she wasn't like an idol or something. She was like some Tomb Raider type looking bitch. He never brought her back.
But that doesn't matter because all the girls are busty in that show, or the anime,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they were.
except for the main, that Tay girl, which is she's so
No,
cute.
but she was.
though.
Yeah. The main girl was like fucking ugly. Like she was like the ugliest bitch, but like he fights like fucking hell for her.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah,
main
Tay,
guy
Tay, yeah, I
fights like.
I like that. I like that he found love. I love
Yeah.
the romance.
No,
It was like not
no.
typical like anime romance in that show, because he hated that girl at first. Like he didn't want her. He found nothing. What?
No, he did like her at first.
I mean, he
I
not
remember,
not
actually.
hated, but he wasn't into her. He was into the idol, the big titty bitch. But then the clone gets the big titty girl. So like both K's. Is his
Yeah.
name K? I forget. K. Yeah, K.
K.
K. Kurosawa or
Kurono.
whatever. K. Kurono, right?
Chrono.
Him. You know who I like? You know who my sister liked more? Was the long-haired guy.
He comes back.
Yeah, he comes back too. Yeah. Or was it
They
his
bring
clone?
him back.
Oh no, they buy his soul, like buy his life back, right? With the
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. They buy him.
Yeah.
Basically, K gets duplicated when the idol he
Oh
likes.
wait a minute.
she-
The one that comes back, Because I remember that the long-haired guy was an asshole at first, but he Kay
No,
inspires
no,
him.
no,
What?
no. A long hair guy was never an asshole. Long hair guy was like the best Naruto friendly, help
I know.
everyone.
He was badass. He was a badass.
He was like the guy that got them both killed in the train, like in the beginning. Remember, he was like, "Oh, we gotta help him. We gotta help that bum." And like,
I don't remember that. I
like
don't remember that, bro.
the opening of Gantz, he's
I
like at the
don't.
train
It's
station,
been a while, bro. It's been a while. You
and
mean
he's
that you're
like,
talking about
everyone's
the
like,
manga, right? You're not talking about the anime.
no, the anime was the same
No,
as
and
the
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Anime was the same except for the last episode. The last episode, like,
yeah,
completely
yeah, was,
finished it
yeah,
off, like changed up, like
yeah,
alternate ending. Basically, did the
yeah,
Game of Thrones bullshit.
yeah, basically. But yeah,
Tell me
so
something.
like
Tell me something.
basically,
Tell me something. Tell me something. A tangent right now, all right? You did you watch the Game of Thrones spin-off show that came out? I don't know what
no,
it's called. Like the House of Dragons.
no, I did not. I also
Is
did
it?
not watch the Lord of the Rings shit.
What's the what does like George R. Martin like? How is he affiliated with that show? Did he
I
write?
I I I don't know, bro. Like honestly, he probably isn't writing. He could like if he motherfucker needs to write, he's to write the actual fucking book, which I don't think he's going to
Wait,
fucking
wait.
do.
Is it
Cause
still
like
not done yet? Are they? Is it
no,
still not?
no, there's
Did you check?
two books are left. Yeah, two books are not out. The last two books are not still out, and I don't think they will be out. Like
I
he
thought
doesn't
it
give a
was
fuck.
just one book. I thought it
No,
was
no,
just
two books.
okay, okay,
Two books. There's only been like five books. There's supposed to be seven.
okay.
Two books are like not out, and I don't think he gives a fuck. He made his money, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
He's
imagine
just
if like
he's
the
getting
actors were
lost
getting paid.
in like visual novels. He's getting lost in
Like
visual
whatever,
novels.
like he made his fucking money. Like he's old as fuck now. Like even if he had made like 1/10 of the money he made, he would have been set for life. But his shit was like the global phenomena TV show of all times. You know, so like you can just imagine the
Eh,
amount that he made. It
eh.
was,
Yeah, I
it
guess it
was.
was. Yeah, okay, okay. I just don't want to give him the credit now, because I fucking hate him. I hate his like
Like I
face.
don't like
Yes,
whatever.
I
Like
hate his
but the
face,
thing is
man.
like he got that TV show thing rolling. Like he got to the point that
Yeah,
like
yeah,
TV
yeah. I
show.
agree. I agree. It's like he got that shit trending. Everybody was like
Yeah.
starting. Everybody did that thing where like they were trying to kill off their main characters, right? To get that like
No, not that, not even that, not even that. But it's like he got that thing trending that a TV show can be bigger than a Hollywood movie.
yeah, yeah. I
Like Game
agree.
of Thrones was.
That too. Because then after that, like TV shows started to really get like big name actors.
Yeah,
TV like actors were like, oh shit, like
like that's where
I
the
guess
money's at.
yeah, I guess like we can get really famous and and make money with and get
Yeah,
and basically you know what they were thinking, like they were thinking like career wise, like oh shit, you mean I can get like a consistent gig, right? I
yeah,
can get like get like a consistent pay for my work, and then I'll just be like playing one fucking shitty character.
yeah.
Not have to
Like I
work
mean,
with like not have to work with
people.
prima donna directors, right? Not have to work with
Yeah.
yeah, that all that is good for them.
But anyway, bro, like in that versus manga, there's like the scene, the aliens come and they're like kicking the demons' ass. The demons were attacking the humans, suddenly aliens show up and they start wrecking everything. And then they bring in their mothership, like Independence Day style, And they're like, yeah, fuck you, who's gonna stand up to us? And you know who stands up to them?
Who?
Fucking Godzilla. A kaiju, giant Godzilla type kaiju appears and then just wrecks their ship.
Where?
He just appears.
Okay.
He just he just appears out of
Yeah. So
nowhere.
yeah, I was correct. Like this manga's whole thing is subversion.
No, what do you mean by subversion? Like like this is just an introduction thing. Basically, they've laid out all the fucking threats, and now like what they're gonna do like overall like as the manga progresses, they're gonna like pit them against each other to like tell you how like basically you don't see that shit not in mangas like because like every manga is like limited to like a specific theme. If it's like demons, it's just gonna be demons versus knights. You know, if it's like sci-fi, it's just gonna be like humans versus robots or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But this one is like every fucking monster or villain from every genre against each other. Also against humanity, which are like the massive underdogs because they just get their shit pushed in. And it's not just like the big giant monsters. Also like parasites. It's also like uh advanced humans. There's also like a villain called like superhumans. They're like basically like genetically evolved humans that have become like evil. And then there's like nature. Nature is like a forest that's like super large, you know, like
So nature is
large forest.
alive. Nature is alive.
Not like nature as in like a giant forest, basically, where like a sparrow is as big as like an airplane, you know,
Oh
or
wait,
like
I've seen that in which shit which fantasy
King
world
Kong.
Yes, King Kong. Right. Thank you. King Kong is
Yes.
like that.
So
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, it's also
It's like
that
a
one is like
hodgepodge of like a bunch of like different like.
yes. It's like a hodgepodge of like every fucking like
I find
theme.
that super lame unless it's done right. You know,
Well, so far it's like getting good. Like in the like it starts off decently, then it gets into like a words shit. Like the 6 or 7 chapters where like every page was like filled with fucking words. Like not enough drawing, just words.
oh okay.
And then like and now like the words are out of the way. Now they've like told us everything that like yeah, there's the monster, the titans, there's the Godzilla, there's like aliens, there's like AI, and you
Uh,
know, and now there's also Mad Max apparently. Like the humans run because their castle about to be destroyed, and then they go to the Mad Max land. So
wait,
there's everything.
like Mad Max, or like post-apocalyptic in their own terms.
Yeah, post-apocalyptic, but it's
Uh,
literally Mad Max. So they're like driving in like Mad Max type, like the new Mad Max Fury Road type, like shit.
wow.
It's got everything, bro. It's got all the flavors.
Yeah,
It's like a fucking.
yeah, now I'm like not cool about that because up until the point where you said like the Space Marines entered, I thought it was cool, but with everything,
Yeah, Space Marine is like
because
just
now
one
it's
thing. Then there's like
reminding me of what was that movie called? Ready Player One. You know, I actually liked Ready Player One the first time.
uh,
I actually liked
I
it.
didn't.
You didn't like it?
I didn't know. It was
Why?
too childish, man. It was like for kids. It was
Yeah,
like for very young kids. I
yeah,
would
okay.
have loved it if I would.
I admit, but I just like the cameos, seeing all the favorite, like seeing the gamers being represented with their avatars. I thought that
All
was
right.
cool. What?
Speaking of like cameos and shit, did you watch like
Also,
the
also,
Gladys
you know, like
video?
the other thing that I liked about it is that it did not like glorify video gaming. You know, like it kind of made it look like, oh, lose if you game too much, you're basically a loser, right? You like that, right? Like
No,
it.
man.
What?
It didn't do that. It was like, oh,
It
you
did.
gotta find the
It
treasure in a video game. The treasure make you rich. It
no,
was literally that shit.
but by the end, it was like you remember that the ending, like him spending his time with a girl, and that they couldn't game all the time because he had to spend like half. He had to spend like he the whole thing about him gaming was his life sucked. The girl's life was like she was a rebel. She was like an activist. The guy's life was like he was just trying to run away. It was escapism. But then,
Yeah.
they solved, like they not solved, they won, right? They were victorious and like liberating whatever, against the corporations. But then like
Yeah.
his whole thing was like he doesn't need to run away from life anymore because now life is good.
And
That
he
I
got pussy.
then he got put exactly. I liked that. I liked that ending. Like like rarely if it came out today, just imagine how gay that movie would be. Just imagine how fucking gay that movie would be, bro. Everything would
Yeah,
have a
so
gay plug-in. Everything would have like
it's
trannies.
not. It's not that old that it wasn't gay. Like it was still like I think it was pretty fucking gay. Oh, it's like a thunderstorm. Why the fuck are you sitting here? Why the fuck is my cat sitting here where I'm closing this?
Wait, it's nighttime and you got a thunderstorm coming? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's here, bro. It's here. thunderstorms here. Go check all the windows. They're closed. Oh, I'm glad I did the tax shit. Kind of load off my mind. This is one of my cat's favorite hobbies. Like
Whenever what?
I send it to you, picture. Uh, gallery. Yes. Where is Pishu? I have to find Pishu. Fuck you doing, man? It's stupid. Game is stupid, man. Game is stupid. Why you play stupid ass games, bro?
I mean, I'm at least on the right, like in the right realm or map or whatever this is.
Did it have?
I
Like,
mean,
the
the action
real
is good.
speed?
Action is good. Come on, watch. Like, check out the combos. Combos are just like God of War. So, you know what I've been thinking? I saw a video of God of War 3 on RC PCS3, like running at like 4K 60 FPS, and I think I can
Yeah.
do that. I'm gonna play that. I
Yeah,
think.
you can.
Yeah.
You can also play Killzone 2.
Wait, at 4K 60?
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I'm gonna play that for sure.
You can play like MGS4. You can play Killzone 2.
I don't know about MGS4 because the last time I saw a video, it was still
No,
like.
no, no. No, I've seen it. Like it's almost like for like a PC of your specs, it's like perfect.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, you
I
can
know that. I
probably.
know that because God of War 3 at 4K 60 was running on a PC that had lower specs than mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like basically, a PS3 emulator is like good enough that like they might have like some glitches or some shit, but like it's pretty playable. And Killzone 3, I've seen people play, and like it looks perfect.
Dang, is this a boss? Oh, he's just calling assholes to his aid. Oh shit! Uh, What the fuck?
You can also play Ninja Gaiden 2 Xbox version on an Xbox emulator perfectly now.
Um, yeah, that
Like if
sounds.
you want
I
to.
mean, that's enticing, but I mean, the Ninja Gaiden on
You already
PC,
play.
yeah, it scratched my itch. Like it's almost the same. It's not the same, but it's almost the same.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you wouldn't have the shitty fucking levels if you did play it.
Yeah. But good to know.
Isn't
It's
there
good
like a
to know
mod
that's
that can like
available. What?
what?
It's good to know that I can if I want to. Like, you know, like it's an option.
And I remember, because I remember downloading NG2 because I burned it and shit. Normally, Xbox games used to be like 6 to 7 GBs. Like any game that you downloaded, like even if it was like a small shit game, like the ISO would always be 6 to 7 gigs. The Ninja Gaiden ISO was like 3 gigs.
Bro, this guy won't die.
Yeah, man, 'cause you dumb, nigga. You dumb.
What?
You don't know how to play, nigga. You don't know how to
No,
play shit.
I'm
You,
doing it
you talk a
right.
lot of shit about getting good and shit, but then you suck ass.
No, I was doing.
Whenever I start watching, you just like, you playing like a little bitch.
Oh, he's buffing them. That's what it is. Okay, okay, he's buffing them. He buffs them.
You? Can't find Pishu. Anywhere. What could you got?
What's her name?
Pishu, the white one. The what do you call them? The white and the pattern one.
Oh, okay.
Pishu means cat in Persian.
Oh, okay.
Like the little kid that gave it to us. like calls it Pichu. That we just call it Pichu now.
Okay.
Pichu. My cat's got like awesome names. The Siamese is Duga. The
Uh,
gray one is Chodo.
uh-huh.
The white one is Pichu, and the golden one is Chill Bill.
Do they, I mean, I know that mine does, but it also does it on like a whim. Sometimes like, actually like, respond to their names.
Oh no,
Like
they
come
don't.
running, like they kind of do it like on a whim. Like
No,
cats,
no, they
like they're
don't.
not.
Like, no, yeah, they don't. Like, yeah, cats like that. Like, but like, Duga does. When I say Duga, Duga, he just comes running.
Oh, okay.
And when
He
he
he's
comes running,
he's the
other cats.
loyal one. And you know what I
Yeah.
saw like a YouTube video that cats actually think that they are the same creatures as their masters. Like whoever they're
Yeah.
living with, like growing up with or whatever. That I thought that was
Yeah.
interesting. All right, this time I got this. I got this time. I may need to use like a Havoc shard though.
What's the Havoc Shard like?
Yeah,
Three, three,
it's
three.
the rage. It's the rage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a rebirth thing where like you die, you don't die.
No, I already used it. Because this guy, he's annoying. He's bringing more annoying. He's spawning more enemies. Yeah, I killed him. Really annoying.
Oh, there's like a Bionic Bay. I saw like a trailer for a game, Bionic Bay. It's like a pixel type, like a 2D platformer type game, and it looked good. Bionic Bay.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw. Other than that, everything looked shit from the TGS stuff. Nothing good.
I think I might
There's
try
like,
to get like God of War 3 and Killzone 2 for RCPCS3.
I don't know where the fuck you'd get like a torrent. Maybe you need to like get membership for like one of those premium torrent sites, like Black
Wait.
Cat Games on.
What do you mean? Like the rip of the game? I can get that. I'm pretty sure that's available. But I don't know about like it shouldn't be like too difficult. Are you serious?
I mean, like, I don't know, honestly. I haven't been, like, trying, like, emulating games and getting, like, the PlayStation and Xbox rips or, like, whatever ISO or whatever format you need.
Uh-huh.
But, when I used to download the Xbox game, like, they don't keep the seeders for, like, very long. Because, like, that's the issue. Like, old game, you might not find seeders for the torrent.
Oh. Oh, no,
So,
that's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find it because this thing is like, it's working out right now, right? Like people are being able to play
but
these
like
games.
how many people do you think that like are like really into it right now?
Not many.
Think about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. Not
exactly. Like
many,
the
but
people that are doing it are only doing it to make the
but
fucking YouTube
but
video.
in my favor, uh, I'm also trying to get games that are like popular. If I was trying to get like an obscure game, that would be like maybe, much more difficult to get like a
I
seeder
guess
for.
maybe. Yeah, I think you can also play the Killzone 3.
Yeah, but Killzone 3 sucks. I'm not even interested in playing that shit. Killzone 3 was like one of the worst fucking like it is bad. It is like maybe when after I play Killzone 2 I want to get like get an itch to play that, but I have
You
not
can
really so
also
much interest.
you can
Cuz
also play
it's all
Resistance 2.
Rico. Like all of it is just Rico. Rico is like shit. You know
No, no,
Rico.
like fuck the story,
You
man. You
remember
can play
Rico?
just do the story.
Yeah.
You
I'm not
play the
going to play it for
story.
the story. I'm just going to play it for like, the
Yeah,
gameplay.
yeah. What about Resistance?
Yeah, I want to play that, actually. Yes, I do. Resistance 3, especially 3.
Wasn't 2 better than 3?
I thought 2 was good, but people hated 2. I don't know why. I think it's because they
No, 2 was like, but 2 like the best rated game of fucking PlayStation shit.
I think 1 was. 2
No,
was 1
1
was.
was like okay shit. Like 1 was like yeah, decent
No,
game,
1
but 2
was like a
was like
launch title, and I noticed that 1 was like considered 2 was honestly it had the tightest gameplay of any game. It was like Halo and COD, perfect amalgamation of Halo and COD. Uh, but and then 3 came out and I played 3 on PS Now, so I didn't really have a good experience. You know what PS Now is, right? The streaming service.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I even finished the game. I don't think I finished the game, bro. And then back then I didn't have good enough internet. It's not like that my internet now would probably get me like less lag, but I'd still get lag. You know what I mean? Like input latency, because you're playing on, yeah. But yeah, good point. I can play the Resistance games.
What else can you play that was like PlayStation exclusive?
There's not too many games. Like only the ones that I couldn't play are better choices. Because why? You know, like it's better to play a game that I haven't played than one that I have played, just replaying it, even if it is on 4K. What the fuck? There we go. Wait, does that help me?
Does what help you?
No, it doesn't help me. It's just, this game is just full of puzzles, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, you suck at that, huh?
Yeah, I'm not very like, I'm not thinking clearly, obviously.
Oh, maybe it can help you because it's like on the other side, so you swing and.
No, it doesn't, because there's a block there. Oh wait, I think
Yeah,
I need to do something about the block, and then I'll be fine. That's what it is. That's what that location is for, I think. It's just to get rid of the block. This location right here, I think. This is for helping me take care of this stupid little block. Is it? No, I don't see a way to remove the block. I don't
You have
see.
to move that wall clock from somewhere else and then jump on it from somewhere else and get to some other place.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Is like, I have to freeze it while it's swinging. Because, oh, wait a minute. I think I know. I think I already figured it out. Yeah. Just go to this side and then swing this. Yeah, I figured it out. Oh, no. No, I gotta let it swing some more. There we go. I got it. We're talking about PS3 games. There are no PS3 games that I want to play. Besides the ones that we talked about. I mean, think about it. What else is there? Fucking nothing. Lair? You want me to play Lair?
No, you play Haze.
Haze? No, bro, like, no. Thanks.
You honor Ubisoft. You honor them and you stream it.
You know that,
as
like,
they
you know when
die.
you were saying that they will not go bankrupt? You know that they're almost going bankrupt, right? They're almost like at the verge of like being
Nah, bro,
sold.
it's just like a ploy for like the
You know,
shareholders and
you know
shit
what
to,
they
like,
have
take
said?
their money
You know what
out
they
of-
have said? They not only delayed Assassin's Creed Shadows with black, nigger samurai, but they also said that they might change the protagonist. You know they said that? Yeah, they can't. It's not that they won't, they can't, because it's too much like production gone into like the cutscenes and everything, right?
Exactly. They're just laying low so the heat dies down so they can just like
Oh, and you know what?
quietly release.
They're releasing it in February, and I know you don't know about this, because February is Black History Month. February
Yeah, so
is
like
Black
that's
History
probably
Month.
it. That's probably it. They're like saying that maybe we can like
Yeah,
take
this game is no
not
longer targeted towards the Japanese audience. It is targeted towards the Black Lives Matter audience.
yeah, but actually they're trying to use
You
that
know
to like
something? You know something?
take the
Like like 8 out of 10 black people that I know in real life are not liberal woke. Like I know it's not like a mind-blowing statistic because it's kind of obvious, right? Right? But it is. It's true. Like every single black person that I know, especially young, is like woke and like they're like excited about. They don't care about historical accuracy or anything like that. They're excited about black representation no matter what. You know? You know what I mean?
um,
Yeah, like
I don't know.
the guy that I worked with, he's excited about like Assassin's Creed Shadows, even though it doesn't make any sense for like the Yasuke is like a completely have you heard about like the news story that Yasuke is like a white guy's like made up character? Like
Yeah,
he existed, but there's only like one page of his actual history. Like he's not really like he's not recorded in the kind of like elaborate detail that the white guy presented him to be. And he's a woke white guy, the one who like went and changed the Wikipedia page and added like all this like
yeah,
made
yeah,
up history.
yeah, yeah.
And
Which is what like we were talking about, like the dinosaurs. Like they just did it so they could sell fucking movies and merch.
what
Just
di-
made like a fucking
what
toy.
dinosaurs? What dinosaurs?
Like the dinosaur thing. That was the thing we were talking about like day before. That like they just made it up.
Oh yeah. Exactly, exactly. But this wasn't done by like a syndicate. This was done by like
No, but like
one woke
no,
guy, one woke
no,
Japanese
but like
historian.
I'm sure like it's like the guy that was the guy who did it. Like
This
I'm sure like
this nigger, this proper nigger, even though he's a white guy, he got he was literally like trying to create something like Black Samurai History Month for the Japanese by a complete fable, by making up a
yeah,
complete fable. I mean, how crazy is that? Is fucking
yeah,
liberal
exactly,
ass fucking nigger. He's the
exactly.
real nigger.
Just so he could like sell games and like just so like he could sell his fan fiction
Just so that
and
he could
justify
virtue
his fan.
signal and make money. Oh, he even wrote books. He wrote a whole book of like complete fictional Black Samurai history.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine I went to Pakistan and I wrote like a history book. Like went into like Wikipedia and made like an entire history about like a black Pakistani who like saved your country from like the whites or something.
Yeah, yeah,
And everybody was like, "Oh shit! Oh dang! We need to like bow down and give this like black guy a game of his own,
yeah,
a movie of his own." Like that'd be
yeah.
hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious. Like it would be even more funnier if you wrote a book about like one Pakistani, right? Who like was like the fucking like Avatar. Remember Avatar, like the human being who like turned into like the Navi to save the raise the white guy, and you're like
I didn't watch them.
your Pakistani guy is
I
like the
haven't watched
savior.
that
You didn't
movie,
savior?
so
Oh, you
I
didn't
don't
watch
know.
it? Oh wow.
No,
Why not? Like, did you try to watch it or something? Then you got bored.
I was on TV and I was like, oh, this is quite gay. I cannot watch this.
I give you props. I give you. I mean, I know that your taste in movies is shit, but I do give you props. Like sometimes you come through. Oh no. No, I lost some health, but I'm still okay. I'm still okay.
We're just kind of jumping around, bro. We still haven't solved this goddamn
No, I
puzzle.
did. I got it. I got it. There we go. You like this Metroid Prime shit? Me becoming a rock and then running around along the walls.
Yeah, I don't mind this. Like, depends. Like, maybe if it's not too quick timey, if it's not like that's
Yeah, it's
fine.
not.
Like,
It's
I
not.
didn't like it. I did not like it in the Prince of Persia cell shaded one. That was literally like quick timing. Like
Yeah,
basically,
the whole game is like stupid. Like
I like the game. I like the game. I like the story. I like the style. I like the entire
the
thing.
only
I
thing
just didn't like
I like
how
the visuals and the relationship build up. Like first, yeah, and at the beginning,
I liked it. Yeah, I like that too. The only thing I didn't like it was like the traversal. Like it was just entirety was like quick time because like once you got on the rails, it was like oh, it's suddenly press X for like this sort of thing, press Y for this sort of thing, then press like like that's how it was then because like even like in like running, you had to like press like a button when you were like when you had to like leap off of something or when you had to like vault off of like a hook from like hanging,
you just
like a hook
talking
hanging
about
down.
that game is making me want to play it.
No, no, man.
No,
It's
I'm gonna
like
get bored in like
all
within the
you need.
first minute. It's
Yeah,
a
because they
giant
were
fetch quest. The whole game is like one giant fetch quest. Like you gotta go
not
get.
even fetch quest. It's like there's no even fighting. Basically, like the game
Yeah, it's all
rewards you if you can
platforming.
get to.
It's all platforming. It's like all running on walls and then jumping and then like it's a quick time
And
event. The whole game
and
is like one giant quick time
if you
event.
do like the quick time event perfectly every time, you don't even have to fight. Like you can just get it to the enemy and like just strike him before he spawns. Remember that? Like
No,
once an
I
enemy
don't. I
spawns,
don't.
then
Honestly, I've put that game out of my mind. I thought about the
yeah, there's always like only one enemy at any time, like at a platform. And
that game wouldn't have been so bad. The the worst, the most like aggravating thing about that game is that the ending. The ending is the most like to be continued
I
shit
yeah,
like
yeah, and like the
ever.
to be continued. Maybe like if there had like some final boss, like evil spirits that you could like just fight with the power of love or some shit, and just finish
The
it,
power
like
of
just save
love.
her or whatever.
The
Whatever,
power
man.
of
Like
love.
yeah, whatever. Like that's what you're gonna do in the
No,
sequel
no,
anyway,
you did the power of love. Like I think you already did that. But the thing is,
No, no,
like
no.
the
I mean
girl
like a
like kind of dies.
magical.
Also
No,
another question that I have is why is the game called Prince of Persia? You're not a prince. You're just a fucking pauper in this game. You
no,
don't even.
that was just like a cash grab, and they're
No,
like, oh, what do we
no. You
call
know what
her?
it was? You know what it was? They were going for woke shit by going like, oh, this like you become a prince by marrying the princess. You become a
No,
prince.
that would have been fine, but like
No, how is
this
that
was
fine?
not
How's
this
that fine,
this
bro?
was
Like,
not
what?
this was not Prince of Persia by any means. There was like this was like a simpler thing. This was like a cash grab thing. It was like we have a game, and like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
the
yeah,
title
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
something,
I know.
and like
The concept. They had a concept for a game, and they knew that the shit wouldn't sell if they called it anything else but Prince of Persia.
but it would have sold like as well. Like
No,
like I think it would have
no,
sold.
never as well, never as well. A Prince of Persia
Yeah,
name
maybe.
had it sell like a lot more, but it also got like bad, like reviews from users because they were like, "What the fuck is this?" You know,
Yeah.
like a lot, like
Yeah.
most of the players were
It
like, "What the
can't be. It
what?"
can't be as bad as like the Lost Crown.
I didn't play that.
I watched some of it and like I was like, oh, this
Wait, wait,
shit.
wait, wait,
This
wait.
is
No, no,
shit.
no. I think that one isn't that one worse. There's another Prince of the Forgotten Sands. Forgotten Sands isn't that one worse?
Yeah, I only disliked it because like it had like the monkey face. It was trying to go for the
Oh,
little doll
that was
face,
a
but
movie game, wasn't it? It came out with like
yeah.
the movie, yeah.
But gameplay wise, it was like the same as other Prince of Persia, like pretty much, like
Really?
almost, not
You
exactly.
know I have it on Steam and I tried to play it like, but it just won't run. I'm gonna try to play it
I
again. Like
played,
I kind of
I
want to
finished
play
it.
it.
It wasn't great. It was like a watered down version of like the past three Prince of Persias, of it like uninspiring story and like uninspiring.
Amalgamation of the three.
Yeah, and like same-ish graphics,
Wait.
same-ish
Is
gameplay.
there a girl? Is there a bitch?
I don't remember anything. I just remember like the last fucking thing.
Like it like wiped off your memory. I was like so like so
I
like
remember
generic.
like the monkey face, and I remember some parts that you could freeze
I
water.
only remember the monkey face. And the other thing that I remember because like I remember like when I was able to play it on like an old computer back in Bangladesh, is that you were fighting skeletons. And
I don't remember who you were
that turned
fighting.
that turned me off. That I fucking hate fighting skeletons. Like there's nothing more I hate than fighting skeletons. Like
Why?
just because there's like no like impact, like sense of impact, you know?
I like fighting skeletons if there's like if there's like proper hit detection, if you can like shatter them and like
I
like
don't
bone
care. I don't
style.
care if you can shatter them. I still hate them. They're fucking
I don't
stupid.
really mind. I don't really mind. Like yeah,
Just
they're stupid in that sense. Like yeah, they're like it'll be stupid. Like it'll be weak and shit. But like I think skeletons are like a cool enemy to fight. Cause like
no,
I
I don't
like
think so.
fighting skeletons. Cause like I
No
saw
blood,
that.
just
Well,
bones.
yeah, cause like then it's like every strike that you deliver onto them should like just
Break
tear
them.
away one of their bones.
It
Yeah,
should, but you know, like most games don't have that. They only have like the finishing.
yeah,
It at most, like
yeah.
even when we were playing, like when I was playing Severance, I was fighting skeletons. Like the last hit that you can do, like just completely shatters them, like to like.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
Basically,
I
like I
think that
like,
game does
I
skeleton fights better than like even like Oblivion.
I guess.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Oblivion is everything is the same though. Like you just like everything's like butter. You just
I
like swing your sword
I,
and there's no impact.
I had a
And you
colleague.
there's maybe like
I had a colleague who like just hates fighting zombies. He's like zombies, like completely turn him off. Zombies are overdone, and they're like
yeah, I think that too now. I
really
think that too now. Like yeah, zombies don't like appeal to me anymore. Like okay,
any
whatever.
more so they used to appeal to you.
Like like like
I
yeah, it's cool like when there's like
what
rare, but
what kind
now
of
like
zombies are
every
we
other
talking about?
fucking
Because zombies come.
whatever fucking kind. Like it's the same shit now. Like even 28 days later, zombies are like common now. Like they're like now every game that does zombies does like all the zombies. They're like the slow zombies, the fast zombies, they're the mutant zombies. Like they're all like Left 4 Dead's got all the zombies, and like all those zombies are in every fucking game now. It's like
I think the Japanese do zombies better than Americans. That's what I think. Like Resident Evil
yeah, just
zombies.
think of yeah, Resident Evil like just makes every enemy and just calls it a zombie. Like Resident Evil doesn't even have zombies anymore. There's like every other kind of fucking monster, and it's like a zombie. It's like it's not even like a zombie game. It's like a virus game now. And like like yeah, they're like zombies in the beginning, but then they turn into like fucking parasite monsters.
Yeah,
They're the fucking
that is true.
tentacle head
They don't even like. I don't think they fully represent like zombies anymore.
zombies.
They're just like kaiju's themselves.
Yeah, not kaiju's, but like yeah, some other fucking the thing monsters.
Yeah, they're their own thing.
Like
They
zombies.
use like the virus like gimmick to turn them
What
into anything that they want.
whatever. Like
Anything, yeah, whatever they
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Chimera.
Yeah,
Essentially, they turn them into chimera.
yeah, the T virus. Yeah, the tranny virus.
Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm going in the right direction now. This is the 70% of this game is just like finding the right way to go. But it's also like
But
it's also got better like level design, like really like nice stuff, even better than like I think
yeah,
Dark
but
Souls.
is it like hard to find? Cause like I remember like the first
No, it's just like
Darksiders
Soul
was like
Reaver. Like come on, Soul Reaver. We didn't even need guides for Soul Reaver, right? Remember that?
yeah, but like I think like the first Darksiders was pretty fucking easy. Like you would like memorize the map like pretty
Yeah. They
quickly.
were like color coded. Like
Yeah,
you got a new ability to right traverse
yeah, like
the
it's like a
next part of like
blue,
the game
yeah, like a
progression.
blue crystal, like a blue ice crystal, like fire door, ice door.
Yeah. This is the same. I think Darksiders 2 was horrible because it was like three of everything, right? Like
Yeah, it was
It was
horrible because like the story didn't make sense. The story didn't get
yeah, it
anywhere.
was
They were doing like a
convoluted, and it was
prequel.
3 of everything. Everything was like,
Yeah.
oh, do this, but 3 times, and it took like
Yeah.
hours. Like it took
Yeah.
hours to do like 3 of everything, like stupid. I don't know. I don't understand. Like I remember, like I remember this that back at that time, the fad was this like extending game time. You know,
Yeah, that's what they
everybody was
did.
trying to like
That's what they
extend
did.
the
They were
game
like, this
time.
is like, there's like 30 hours or 40 hours long. And like,
Yeah, but
what?
40
Why?
hours of running fetch quests. That shit was like
Yeah.
literally fetch quest the game.
Yeah.
Ah! You see
What?
that bitch? You see what he did?
No, no, I didn't see it, bro. Like, I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see it.
you're behind. Like okay, fair enough. You see it. You see it. I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna get back to him and kick his ass. Oh, I remember this enemy. This is like a Darksiders 1 enemy. You remember this guy? The claw guy? He was in the main trailer. He's gonna kill me. Oh! Game is getting hard, bro.
No, you're just not dodging, bro. You just.
Yeah. But there's a certain the timing is pretty like accurate. You gotta time it pretty accurately. You're right. I failed to dodge the stupid fucking attacks. Oh, alright. That's where I have to go. That's where I need to. I mean, like, there's another place that I can go, but oh no! What the heck? He's supposed to grab onto the ledge. Stupid. Alright, let's check out this portion first. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I hate this guy. This guy is fucking stupid. I need to use Wrath to kill him.
Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
What? Yeah. Tomorrow Saturday.
I'm gonna have to get up at 6 a.m.
Why? You got shit to. Oh yeah, you're like. Is it the tax thing? Is it the?
No, no. I'm done with that. I haven't like published them yet. I haven't like
Submitted
submitted
them?
but like
Okay.
I'm done making them. So I'm gonna wait till like a few days till I turn. Like I have to
As
add
soon
some
as
more
I
stuff,
get.
but like I've done like the main like meaty shit. Like now I just have to add some like utilities and shit like that. But that's not like a big deal.
Ah! And I think I died.
Of course you did. Time to play some other game, bro. Cause you
No.
stuck me.
I'm fine.
Way
I'm fine.
No way you fucking finishing this shit tonight.
All I need is like some wrath. If I get the wrath. Oh! I just needed a little bit of havoc and then transform into like my. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna take a break, bro. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, man. I'll talk to you later, bro.